So, hi, Ayan.
Good morning, sir. Sorry, sir.
How are you?
Good, sir.
Is this your second attempt?
Sir, this is my third attempt.
Third attempt. So, what was the result in the last attempt?
Sir, in second attempt, I got into IPS, sir. I had all India rank 87.
So, have you joined?
Sir, I have joined and taken leave, sir.
Okay, now we are on leave. Which
Yes, sir.
cadre?
Sir, cadres have not come out yet.
Okay, so nice. So, this time again, that is why your DAF shows that only the first two are selected,
Yes,
opted.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you are from IIT Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me in which year IIT Delhi was found?
Sir, if I recall correctly, it was in 1961.
What was exactly the history behind the IITs?
So, the original purpose of IITs was to aid in the scientific development of India and also to develop science in India, which can be used in a manner to contribute to society's problems and for the overall development of India. So, they were developed in collaboration with foreign countries.
Yeah. Do you think different countries like Germany, Britain, and many countries collaborated with the IITs in the beginning? Do you think we have came to a point where we don't need the collaborations, or are we independent today?
So, we are definitely moving in that direction of being completely independent. I believe, sir, it is a welcome step. It is an opportunity to learn from all the other countries for our own benefit. But yes, definitely, sir, in order to have maximum relevance of the teaching for our own society and to completely indigenize our education system, we can definitely move forward in a completely independent manner, also, sir.
If we discuss meticulously, what exactly are the problems in the technical education, whether it is at graduation level, research level, or even at the polytechnic level in India?
So the first problem I would say is the quality of education. In many institutes, sir, it is not up to mark, for example, compared to foreign universities. Secondly, sir, the curriculum is not completely aligned with the needs of the industry, which leads to a lower employability. Third, sir, research culture is not the primary focus of many such institutes. Even where research is done, often it is done under very rigorous terms and conditions. For example, a minimum number of papers. And, sir, the flexibility offered in research is also not enough, sir.
Yeah, you have stated a number of reasons, number of statements of facts. Do you
Yes.
think these statements of fact suit the 75-year-old democracy?
Sir, I believe it has its positives as well as negatives. Sir, where the quality of education is concerned, definitely, sir, we are moving forward and improving quality everywhere. But it perhaps being at a better situation, or perhaps we can in the near future ensure a more equitable distribution of our institutions' quality. Where, sir, the academic discipline is concerned, sir, definitely India is known for its academic rigor, and IITs and other institutions also exemplify this. Even though we may be lacking in flexibility, yet on the same in the same regard, the discipline that our institutions offer is also a very positive aspect, sir. Sir, I believe definitely we should diversify further and promote our research culture, which is, as you mentioned, the present scenario requires, sir.
It's good that you have mentioned about the educational standards of India since time immemorial or for the
Yes,
past. As a student of mathematics, I think you have opted for mathematics.
yes, sir.
Yeah. As a student of mathematics, can you name the achievements or can you list out the achievements of India in terms of mathematics? Not in a very regular way. I want something special because we have heard lots of things about the mathematics achievements with the Varahamihira, Aryabhatta. I want to see, I want to know something which is extraordinary, which I haven't heard at least. You don't know what I have heard, but I want something extraordinary from you.
So could I take a moment to think?
Yeah, please.
Thanks. Sir, one example that comes to my mind is Vedic mathematics, which is an Indian development. Sir, it is a set of techniques to aid in calculation to be able to arrive at calculations in a much simpler manner. This is a tool that the world can follow to gain proficiency in mathematics, to also attract a lot more students to mathematics. Second, sir, Ramanujan is indeed the most amongst the most widely known mathematicians, sir. But some of his conjectures are now gaining ground in many countries. For example, sir, Israeli mathematicians and scientists came up with a machine called the Ramanujan machine, which came up with empirical expressions for formulae or techniques on these lines, sir. Thirdly, sir, I believe the talent that India has to offer in mathematics is amongst the best in the country, in the world. And people from all over the world do seek out Indian talent for mathematics and related fields, sir.
This is fine about the past. What about the present? Where is the premier mathematics institution in India? Do we have any premier institutions which is in the top in the global rankings today?
Sorry, sir, not to my knowledge, sir.
Why this lacunae, or why this state of affairs? Can you think about it?
Sir, I would like to divide this into two parts. Sir, first, when it comes to ranking, sir, the parameters being followed in any ranking are also crucial. The foreign indices often involve factors like the number of foreign faculty or the student to teacher ratio or the number of foreign students and the number of research publications, which may or may not be a particular institution or a country's priority. And so I would say, sir, that Indian institutions are not given enough credit at a global scale. Secondly, sir, where the quality is concerned, sir, indeed, it is true that our country has not been able to live up to the potential. So, one reason is that we have not diversified our curriculum, we have not focused on employability, and we have not focused enough on research. That too, specifically, we have not promoted innovative research, sir. We have focused on research, but in a very
Yep, you're struck. Yeah,
no.
that last sentence I could not hear because of some problem,
Yes, sorry, sir.
network problem.
So yes, sir. So the last statement was that, sir, while we are promoting research to some extent, we are not focusing on research in an innovative and flexible manner. There is still some element of rigidity and fixedness about the manner and as well as the areas in which research is done.
Where do we locate this problem? Are you trying to? Can we locate this? Forget about the academic atmosphere and all those things.
Yes.
Can we locate this problem outside the academics? Where do you locate this? At the political level or social level or the society of India? Not yet came to the capitalist mode, or it is in semi-feudal mode.
Sir, I would say it is a multifaceted reason, sir. When it comes to socio-economic reasons, sir, India is a developing country and we've had to focus on priorities like poverty alleviation and welfare of everyone. And hence, sir, the investment in education or job creation was also done in this manner, sir. Higher education could not be a very primary priority of the government up till now, sir. Secondly, sir, when it comes to the individual also, sir, there is not enough freedom in society, or psychologically, I would say people do not feel encouraged to venture into fields of their interest. Rather, they tend to opt for careers or educations which are considered more beneficial or lucrative. Third, sir, I would say the equity or the equitability of jobs across India is also an area that has caused this problem. For example, sir, in the United States, the income gap across different jobs is not so vast that a person would have to sacrifice their passion in order to earn a good living. In India, this is so far the case, sir. But definitely, hopefully, in the future, this gap will reduce and people will be encouraged to pursue their areas of interest, sir.
Optimism is good, but as you said once in your discussion, one statement is there. Till now, we haven't focused on primary education. Is it true? Do you think your statement is right?
Very sorry, sir. I meant to say that the higher education was not our primary priority.
Yeah,
I should have phrased it better, sir.
yeah. But the phrasing is different, and at the same time, because lot of times we discussed about the primary education and the state need not worry about it, and then higher education came. And post 1990s, there is a debate on higher education. It should be private funded, everything. So even
Yes.
today, primary education is the state's task. And all the World Bank funds, you might be knowing, all the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan or Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, all the funds are from World Bank.
Yes,
So
sir.
is there any last question on the same thing? Academic atmosphere in India is not so conducive to the talent which we produce. If I give you this statement, if I state this, do you agree to it or disagree with it?
Sir, based on my experience and understanding, I would have to agree with it, sir. I believe that the most talented students often prefer to go for higher studies in foreign countries because of the job opportunities also and because of the quality of education as well as the flexibility of education there.
Have you heard about the recent attempt of UGC to bring foreign universities to India?
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate on that?
Aware of the detailed provisions, but yes, sir, I'm aware that UGC has allowed foreign universities to set up their campuses in India, sir.
Will it be helpful for the existing Indian institutions, or will it be detrimental for their growth?
Sir, I believe it will have both positive and negative effects on the existing institutions. Sir, the positive number one would be that there would be a more healthy competition promoted amongst the institutions. Secondly, sir, uh, the burden on universities will reduce. For example, sir, there is a feeling of cutthroat competition when it comes to getting into the top tier institutions of India. This will, sir, reduce to some extent. And because of the reduction in this feeling of intense competition, students will be encouraged to pursue their areas of interest. This will, sir, also help the institutions also because they will not have to expand the number of seats too much and they will continue to offer their courses within their capacity.
Good.
Where the, yes,
Yep. Yeah, please continue. You want to say something
sir,
on this?
very sorry. Sir, where the negatives are concerned, I believe that the competition can actually prove harmful to the Indian institutions also if many of the talented students from India prefer to go to the foreign universities. Then, sir, perhaps enough talent may not come to the Indian institutions.
What is the pragmatic thing now? Do you see a broader picture where talented students are the most brilliant minds go to foreign institutions and Indian institutions will be left for the next level of students? Practically, what may happen? Can you expect, or can you see the broader picture?
Sir, in my understanding, the foreign universities will definitely be a lot more expensive compared to Indian institutions. And so, not too many people will be able to go for foreign institutions. So, definitely, a vast amount of our talent will continue to go to Indian institutions. And also, sir, the Indian institutions are of very high quality. So, they would not be completely sidelined when it comes to competition, sir.
You are into chess.
Yes, sir.
You have ranking also, very good ranking, 1321.
So, this is my chess rating, sir.
Yeah, chess ratings. Yeah, your
Yes.
ratings is good. 1321 is a good rating, I believe.
Sir, it is towards the lower end, but yes, sir, it is a decent rating.
Yeah. So, what is this blitz, bullet, and bug house?
Yes, sir. Sir, these are three variants of chess. Sir, bullet chess is a variant of chess that is played under 3 minutes per player for the entire game. So, blitz variant is for time control of 3 minutes to 10 minutes per player for the entire game. So, bug house is a unique variant of chess, which is a team event where there are two players on each team, and one player, when he captures their opponent's pieces, those pieces can be used by that particular player's teammate.
Okay. So, what is this rapid chess?
So rapid is the third variant. Third variant when it comes to time control, it is greater than 10 minutes, sir. I am not able to recall the upper limit, sir.
Why so much of craze are the youth, especially below, not youth, sorry, youngsters below 10, even from 6 onwards, 6 years onwards, they're into chess in many places like
Yes.
Chennai, South India, and some metropolitan cities. What made this chess more attractive to this section of the society?
Yes. So there have been multiple reasons for this, sir. Sir, first reason I would say is the growing popularity of Mr. Vishwanathan Anand, which created a superstar effect
Yeah.
for multiple years, sir. Second, sir, I would say is the growing availability of chess resources, whether it is chess books, chess softwares, or even chess teachers. This
Hmm.
allowed many more people, many more children who were interested in chess to actually pursue it in a much more active manner. Third, sir, I would also say is the growing remuneration in chess due to its growing popularity in viewership, which allowed chess to be pursued as a career. Fourth, sir, I would say during the pandemic, when people were at home due to lockdowns, chess being an indoor sport which could also be played online, it became something that many children or many people tried, which contributed to its popularity. Fifth and last point I would say, sir, is the social media presence of many chess grandmasters such as Hikaru Nakamura, who stream chess in a very fun manner.
So you see a lot of future to chess.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Do you think it is having the same what you call types of sponsors for cricket and all those things, or is it moderate one?
Sir, certainly cricket is much more popular today and it has a much higher viewership also. Hence, the sponsorships in their amount and in the number of people getting sponsorships is much higher than chess. But in India also, sir, in chess, for example, Arjun Erigaisi received a sponsorship of, if I remember correctly, of rupees 8 crore or rupees 11 crore for a span of 4 years, which is a very high amount, sir. And sponsorships have been coming for many chess players. So it is going in that direction, sir.
Last question on chess, but not on Indian side. Why
Yes.
Soviet Union created a great pool of chess players? Why in that culture itself, chess playing is one of the important activity. What made the Soviet Union opt for chess?
Sir, as you mentioned, sir, chess became a part of their very culture, which is what it became a household sport or a sport where many people would want to take part in, which has contributed to the great success of Soviet Union, of success of Russia specifically. They have more than 250 grandmasters, sir. Sir, talking about how it became a part of their culture, sir, one belief is that during Cold War, Russia promoted it as a means of strategy thinking or as simply a means of a leisure activity. And from that time itself, sir, chess grew in popularity in Russia. Secondly, sir, I believe the way that the government or other institutions promoted chess in Russia. For example, sir, even in open parks, there were often areas for playing chess, to which many people were attracted. This caused a growing popularity of chess, and it became a very part of the culture of Russia, sir.
Yeah. Now let me come to your native town. You are a resident. You are from Bhopal.
Yes, sir, I'm currently residing in Bhopal.
Currently residing in Bhopal. But native place is
Sir, I was born in Jabalpur, but most of my life I have been in Delhi, sir.
Delhi. Okay. House caste.
Sir, Chanakyapuri.
Chanakyapuri and IIT house caste.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me talk about Bhopal.
Yes,
Bhopal is known as land of a city of lakes.
yes.
Why this Bhopal has become so much what you call interested in lakes?
Sir, Bhopal has multiple natural and man-made lakes, which are large in size and very attractive also. So this has led to the image of Bhopal becoming a city of lakes, sir. For example, sir, the upper lake and lower lake are immensely popular tourist sites. So Bhopal got the very nickname, sir.
How many lakes are there in Bhopal? Total big size or small size, medium ones? What is the number of lakes?
Yes, sorry, sir, there was net issue, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact number, sir, but I'm aware it is more than 20 or 30, sir. I will
20.
check the exact number, sir.
Yeah. Because Bhopal is again, whenever we think of Bhopal, one tragedy strikes to our mind. That
Yes.
is Bhopal gas tragedy. How do you see this issue as an administrator?
Sir, one thing I definitely feel is a sense of responsibility towards the people, the victims, their families, as well as when it comes to rules and regulations towards the industry, the Dow chemicals, due to which this very incident happened. Next, sir, I think in terms of preventing such an incident in the future at all costs, sir. Definitely, the Environment Protection Act of 1986 was inspired by this incident. Sir, I believe implementation of the act at ground level is a very important feature, and industrial regulations and audits have to be ensured to prevent such an incident in the future, sir.
Do you think after so many years, justice is done to the victims even today? In terms of compensation or in terms of rehabilitation, in terms of medical aid, everything.
Sir, in terms of compensation, certainly justice has not been done, sir. The damage done at that time was immense, and it simply has not been compensated. And sir, secondly, sir, even the long-term effects of the gas leak have been seen in many areas, which have caused birth defects or other health issues. That has also not been factored into, sir. And thirdly, certainly, sir, the traumatic experience or the psychological impact has not at all been addressed, sir.
So still, Bhopal victims are really even suffering even today. Recently, there was a web series.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch that series?
I did not get the opportunity to watch it, sir.
Okay. That is, do you know the title of the series?
Sir, The Railwaymen, if I recall
Railwaymen.
correctly, sir.
Railwaymen.
Yes.
And recently, another series also is on air that is related to another tragic accident in coal mines. Did you hear about it?
Sir, I believe you are referring to Kalapani, sir.
Coal mines.
Oh, very sorry, sir. Not able to recall, sir.
Raniganj.
Thank you, sir.
Raniganj. Another tragedy in coal
Yes.
mines. This is another web series. So,
Yes.
what are your hobbies related to this film watching or movies or anything? Do you watch movies?
Sir, of late I have not got the time to watch too many movies, but from time to time I do listen to music and I do watch comedy shows, sir.
Okay. What is your favorite comedy show?
Sir, it is a British show called The IT Crowd.
IT Crowd. English comedy shows.
Sir, so far mostly I have watched
Yeah.
English comedy shows.
No Hindi comedy shows till date.
Sir, Hindi comedy shows I used to watch on TV, sir, earlier when on TV, sir.
Which one? Which one?
Sir, I remember a show called Sarabhai versus Sarabhai.
Okay. What about the poetry? Bhopal is famous for the shires.
Sir, I'm not aware of that. Very sorry.
Yeah. Any other things like other hobbies apart from chess and these things? You are into NSS also.
Very sorry, sir. The last part of the question got cut.
You were into NSS.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me NSS is really is a best tool to make the students into social service, or it is a mere routine affair of students getting an NSS certificate? Do you think anything is being done through NSS? Yeah,
Sir, I definitely feel it is an excellent initiative, sir.
uh,
The original intention of the National Service Scheme, sir, was the overall personality development of the students. Sir, through the various exposure that students get to various social activities, sir, definitely personality development is happening. And sir, I myself have seen that working in the social service simply as a volunteering activity does inspire students to work in the social sphere, to work for people and to help people. The spirit of service is certainly getting imbibed in students, sir. And thirdly, I would also say, sir, that the personality measures such as interacting with others, learning about their life experiences, that itself is a great experience, sir. So I would not call it a mere routine activity, sir.
what are the other schemes apart from NSS which are inculcating such spirit in the youth, in the institutions? Can you name some other some other schemes like that, like NSS?
Sir, a very similar scheme that I'm remembering is the Nehru Yuvak Kendra scheme, sir. I'm not able to recall the exact name, sir. Sir, similarly, sir, the NCC and NSO are also leading to the personality development of the students, sir. NCC in specific focuses on unity and discipline, which are two very important characteristics, sir.
What about scouts and guides? Have you heard about scouts and guides?
Sir, I've heard about it, but I'm not very well aware of it. Sorry.
Scouts and Guides is one of the important institution during schooling itself.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Jabalpur. Jabalpur is famous for what?
Sir, Jabalpur is famous for multiple things, I would say. Primarily from a tourism point of view, it is famous for the marble rocks, the Dhuandhar waterfall, and Bheda Ghat. Sir, from a more strategic point of view, it is famous for the army ordnance factories, for example, one in Khamaria.
Any famous personality who started a religious, or you can say it a sect completely in India, is from Jabalpur?
Sir, if I recall correctly, Osho was from Jabalpur, sir.
Osho. That is Rajneesh from
Yes,
Jabalpur.
sir.
From Jabalpur, and he taught in Jabalpur University. He taught philosophy.
Yes, thank you, sir.
What is why Osho? What is the which language and what exactly is the meaning of Osho?
Sir, I'm not aware of the meaning of the word Osho. Sir, very sorry, sir. I will have to read about it.
Yeah, Osho is nothing but Buddha.
Thank you, sir.
Since he was a philosopher, and he has taken many names, and Osho is one name, Japanese variant of Buddha.
Thank you.
So, apart from Jabalpur's this one, how are you interested in history of Jabalpur? Have you gone through the history of Jabalpur? Any ruling dynasty? Okay,
Sir, I recall the Kalchuri dynasty was in Jabalpur region, sir.
Kalachuri dynasty.
Very sorry. Yes.
Kalachuris of Tripuri.
Yes, sir.
Jabalpur's old name is Tripuri.
Yes, sir. I'm aware, sir.
Is there any other Kalachuri dynasty apart from Jabalpur in any other part of India?
Sir, I'm able to recall vaguely, but not exactly, sir.
And you
I've
can guess.
definitely heard.
You can guess.
Sir, I believe it was either in the western part of India or the Telangana region, sir.
It is in Karnataka, Kalachuri.
Thank you very much.
Kalachuri. That is, those were the people who were responsible for the fall of Kalyani Chalukyas.
Thank you.
So, as part of the training, you are in Hyderabad.
Sir, I have taken an extraordinary leave, sir. So currently I'm at home.
At home. So you haven't visited the site, visited Hyderabad and institution.
Sir, I visited, sir, just for the formal joining and then for the leave process, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. So coming back to your background, your family background, your dad is a
Yes, sir.
police officer, and you are
Yes.
under training now, and now trying to get IAS or IFS. Why
Yes.
you could have stayed in the list? You have opted for IFS. IPS is one of the coveted posts.
Yes.
ISS is one. Why you want to leave policing and go for foreign service?
Sir, I am certainly extremely happy with the police service also. And sir, I would be very grateful and very excited to work in the police service also, sir. Sir, it was certainly a difficult decision itself to decide whether to opt for another service. I believe, sir, my personal strengths also and my area of interest, specifically in the social sector or leading to the direct development of people. I believe, sir, I would have a wider range of opportunities in the administrative service and through the foreign service, sir. Again, there would be a larger public interface in most postings, sir, and I would be able to contribute to the socio-economic development of Indian, sir. But absolutely, sir, even in the police service, I will have immense number of opportunities for the same.
What help you got because of your background, family background, in your education or in your lifestyle, in your understanding of society? Is it contributory?
Yes, absolutely, sir. I'm very grateful for my background, sir. Primarily, sir, I would say is the motivation that I have got to go into the services. Sir, seeing my parents, seeing my father work in a dedicated manner, in a very happy manner for people, sir. I have myself been excited to work in that area, sir. Secondly, sir, I would say the disciplined lifestyle that I had at home, sir, following rigid and following academic focus and also being disciplined in general has led me to develop my personality, sir. Thirdly, sir, certainly my parents supported me at every stage, and they would often guide me or they would help me in very small matters also, sir. For example, studying or with respect to any planning for the same, sir.
What are the challenges before a foreign service officer, IFS officer, in present scenario in the South Asia region?
Could I take a moment, sir?
Yeah, please.
Thanks. Sir, I would say the primary challenge is that of China as well as Pakistan. Sir, China's expansionist tendencies, which strategic measure or a policy that India pursues, it has to factor into account China also. Secondly, sir, South Asia and South Asia specifically is the amongst the least connected regions in the entire world, sir. There is lack of unity in the region. There are many bilateral and regional conflicts. Thirdly, sir, the prevalence of terrorism and such associated issues have to be put in the forefront, sir. Fourthly, sir, I would also say that most of the countries in this region are developing countries, and so we have to develop as a whole. We have to also voice of the global south to the world, sir. These are, sir, the major challenges in front of an IFS officer.
What exactly is happening with Maldives, with our foreign policy?
Yes. Sir, the new government that has come in Maldives, sir, they are not sympathetic towards India, sir, and specifically the India Out campaign, which has alleged excessive Indian interference and the presence of military on Maldives ground. So, due to that, certain anti-India sentiments have come up in Maldives, sir.
Even they are opposite to take up joint research in waters and something like that. Have you gone through those things?
Very sorry,
Joint
sir, I'm not
research.
able.
Not just the military officials, even some bilateral research things they are opposing. What is the reason behind it? Who is behind this step? Is it Maldives independently taking this, or do you see any other pressure from outside?
Sir, I believe both factors have to be considered. The first factor, sir, is the internal factors about a nationalistic sentiment and a feeling of excessive interference that they are alleging towards India. Secondly, sir, is the factor that, as with other countries in our neighborhood, the countries tend to have two types of parties, one being pro India and the other usually being pro China and pro Pakistan. So, certainly, sir, the Chinese influence might be there in Mr. Moinuddin's government, sir, which may be causing such anti India action, sir.
Interesting aspect you have talked about, that is internal. I appreciate that. I'll talk about this at the end of this session. Yeah.
Thanks.
Then coming back to the policing aspect, what
Yeah.
is the main threat to India's internal security today?
So, could I take a moment to think,
Yeah,
sir?
please.
Thanks. Sir, while there are a number of different kinds of threats, I believe the major obstacle towards all kinds of internal security is the very functioning of our security forces, sir, and their coordination, different intelligence agencies. Sir, whether it is with respect to black money or terrorism or insurgencies, sir, our own security forces have to be improved and our security intelligence networks have to be improved. This is amongst the challenges that I face.
This is about the challenge. I want one particular aspect, which is the major one. Like, is it insurgency or terrorism, Maoism, or any other reason? Such reasons. I want some one reason to be the most important one. Then you can list out.
Sir, I'm not able to think of one as being the most important. Very sorry, sir.
Let's talk something else, like coming to your religious background. Okay. Jainism.
Sir, sorry, sir, the internet got disrupted. Sir,
Yeah,
could you
yeah,
please repeat, sir?
yeah. Jainism. You are a
Sorry, sir?
practicing Jaina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not practicing Jain, sir.
Oh, you don't believe in religion? Are you an atheist?
Sir, I do believe in religion. Sir, my upbringing has been such because my mother is from Hinduism that I have practiced more in that area, sir.
Okay. What exactly is the sect of your mother?
Sir, she's a Hindu, sir.
Hindu. In Hinduism also there are sects.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that any sect specifically?
Sir, actually, her mother is a Sikh and her father is a Hindu, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. This is a composite culture in your family, very appreciable combination. Composite culture. Still, one question on history. Have you heard about Bahubali?
Yes, sir.
Where is the statue of Bahubali?
Sir, it is at Shravan Bela Gola, sir.
Uh, Actually, Bahubali, is it a mythical character or a historical character? Do you know anything about Bahubali's historicity?
Sir, to my understanding, sir, Rishabh Tirthankar has been mentioned in many other texts, giving his historic evidence. And due to history pointing out that Bahubali was the elder son of Rishabh Devji, I believe he has historical evidence, sir. The statue being constructed also, but I will definitely check, sir, if the history is concrete on that.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you think about the compositeness of India? Which contributed? What are the factors contributed for the compositeness of Indian culture?
Sir, one I would say is the various foreign travelers or foreign invasions that happened in India. They always brought about different cultures. Secondly, I would say, sir, reformist movements within India, for example, sir, the Bhakti movement, they led to diverse composite cultures, sir. Thirdly, sir, the geographic variations in India, the geographic and climatic variations in India also caused a very different way of living, different lifestyles. And fourth, I would also say, sir, that to begin with, India being such a large country and having a large population, we had people of multiple ethnicities and even multiple racial backgrounds, sir. All of these have contributed to even further different languages and different ways of living.
Good.
Thank
Let's
you.
conclude this session, this interview part, and go for
Yes,
the
sir.
review.
Yes.
Okay. What exactly you're feeling about this interaction? How did you feel?
Sir, I believe that I should be more organized with my points so that I can put them in a prioritized manner. And that will also allow me to speak much more confidently rather than with slight nervousness and shakiness in the voice, sir.
About the questions, nature of questions, and your diverse things. what
Sorry, sir, I did not
what
understand, sir.
about the questions, nature of the questions and content?
Sir, these were areas that I have focused a fair bit on, but definitely I need to read more, sir.
Yeah, fine. Now let me talk about this interview for a few
Yes,
seconds, not more than 2 3 minutes. First of all, as you said, though you are well versed in many things, a bit more organized thing is network is problem now.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Now it is back, sir.
yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Though you are aware of many things, at times you could be more concrete and more organized, well organized. Like the one when I asked about the what is the primary or what is the important aspect in India's security threat, internal security threat. Generalization is okay, but the question
Yes,
was more focused.
yes,
But I like the way you expressed about Maldives. So the routine answer for everyone, every aspirant is China is responsible for Maldives behavior. No, no, it's a wrong answer, I believe. China is an external factor. You have said it very, very pointed rightly that internal understanding, internal conditions, internal feeling of Maldivian people about the nationalism. That is the
yes,
major aspect. That is how they came to power also. We have to understand.
yes,
So you have rightly pointed out and stick to such answers. That
yes,
will take you to the proper coining of the answer, and at the same time, that is the correct answer also. We
Yes.
need not be always trying to satisfy the people who have questioned us. We have to be accurate about our answer, whether whoever is on the other side of the table.
Yes.
So you have done a very right way, that is all this. Why I have taken this as the test case is, this answer I don't expect from most of the aspirants. Everyone starts saying that China, China, China. Then what about the Maldivian people? They do have some opinion.
Yes.
That is the most important aspect of a civil servant who is working on foreign shores, to understand the nature or the reality of the issue. So good. Then coming to some aspects like, these are the nitty-gritty information about your native place and all those things. You could work more in the
Yes.
future also. Not only now, for every time, it's always improving point. Like Bahubali, you talked about. See,
Yes.
because your surname is Jain, so it attracts some questions from Jainism too. Bahubali was as you said rightly, that is son of Rishabhanatha, the first Tirthankara. In first Adipurana of Jaina text,
Yes.
is clearly evidence that he is a ruler of Podana or Potala. Okay, that is in modern day Telangana. Again, the historicity is confirmed through the inscription at Shravanabelagola in 10th century.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I have chosen one very, very popular example like Bahubali. That is Shravanabelagola, which is more visible for everyone when they chose a question. Okay. Good.
Yes.
So, moreover, I feel that your preparation is nice, no doubt about it. Your understanding about academic aspects and IITs, everything is good. Since this is a 45-minute exercise, we may have or we might not have focused many things, but still, the orientation is good. Keep it up and polish the things fine.
Yes.
You'll get successful. And since it's mathematics, I can't ask any question on mathematics, but for the history of mathematics, because I'm completely a naive person in mathematics. I don't know anything about mathematics.
Yes.
But still, mathematics, since it's a scoring subject, hope you get good marks in your mains, and all the best for your interview.
So may I ask a doubt, sir?
Yeah, please.
Sir, regarding the question on being IPS and going for IFS and IAS, IAS as first preference, but also opting for IFS. Sir, was the answer satisfactory, sir?
Satisfactory. See, all these are subjective things. There can't be an answer which is the ultimate one for everyone.
Yes.
But the question will be there. So your answer, no one can judge your answer whether it is right or wrong. It's your opinion because it's subjective. It can't be the same thing for each and everyone. So your answer is fine. It's your understanding. You can.
Yes.
You can say that I'm choosing different because already policing is in my family. So going for some diverse portfolios, like in economics or commerce, you say, we are trying to find out some new avenues. Those things also you can say, but it's good. It all depends on your understanding.
Yes.
If I am asking the question, my answer can be different, but it's my answer, not your answer.
Yes.
Yeah. Choice is yours, and that is subjective. Answer will also be always a subjective one.
Yes.
Yeah. All the best.
Thank you very much.